at first what I did, and this was for the first 8 years, I just mined my own childhood. So I just wrote down every funny thing that happened to me as a kid, because I figure, you own the copyright to your own life, right? So every funny or unusual thing I wrote down. But now, I'm 20 years past that, and I don't have any memories left. So now I have to actually manufacture the memories, which is a weird thing to do. So a few years ago, I started using this technique called systematic inventive thinking, which is this creative technique created by this Israeli team. And it is so helpful. It's how I do all my work now. And I could go on, or we could have a commercial break.
No. I think everyone's got their pen up. I've got
Okay, so I'll give you the basics.
Inventive thinking. All right.
Systematic inventive thinking. So the basic idea, it's really simple actually in a way, is that the first step is you take any object or process or something, and then you list the components, right? So if I were to have these glasses right now, I'd say, okay, pretty easy, lens and frame, right? And then I'd use a few different tools on each one of those components. So subtraction, multiplication, and attribute dependency, which is like the size and shape of something. So I might say, okay, if I take these glasses here and I remove the lenses, what do I have? Well, I've got something that feels kind of useless. I've got, glasses that you can't see with. But who could use a product like that? Well, an NBA player could, because for two reasons. One, they like the fashion, the look of the fashion. And two, it doesn't reflect a photograph, right? So it's perfect for an NBA player, lensless glasses. Or if you flip that, you could say, let's take away the frames. Now what do you have? And you have lenses. Seems pretty useless. Who could use that? But if you use attribute dependency, you could shrink the size of the lenses, and now you have contact lenses, a new product. So I use that for humor. So if I'm writing about, say, the family goes away on a vacation and they fly by plane. So I can get started right away listing the components of the plane, the wings, the pilot, the seats, everything, right? And that's an easy step. There's no creativity involved. And then I go through the tools, and I really grind on these tools and use, I'll take away the wings of the plane. I'll take away the pilot. Okay, if you take away the pilot, how do you get humor out of that? So I had the idea that, okay, Greg's the pilot. He hits a little bit of turbulence. This is all in a fantasy in his mind. And so he parachutes out of the plane to save himself, right? And so all of my jokes come from that. I write hundreds and hundreds of pages using systematic inventive thinking. By the time I'm done grinding through all the components, I've got maybe about 300 to 700 jokes. And then I get it down to the best 200 and start writing.
Wow.